but thank you. Yeah, we're gonna try heroic Mullerack. Sorry, I'm sorting out healing cooldowns. No, Lernus couldn't come tonight. I would look at my own tabard to tell you, but I'm currently a floating ball of light. Okay. So to review, we're gonna try this guy on heroic. The way this fight goes on heroic is the first phase that he'll do will be black phase, dark phase. He'll throw a black vial into the cauldron, and then he'll come forward and stand facing out like he is now and channel something, like summon the ads. And once you're able to move him again, Grim will turn him around to face the cauldron. The ads are called Vile Swill. They need to be killed. Stay out of the puddles on the ground. Especially stay out of where puddles overlap, because you take damage from both. I will kite the Vile Swill around. I usually go counterclockwise around the room. I'll slap a mark on one of them that if you need a primary target, that way you've got one. But we should be AoEing, cleaving, what have you. We need to get them down before the end of the phase, if at all possible. So that's what most of the raid is dealing with. The healers and Grim are dealing with his, I think it's called Engulfing Darkness. He'll channel an ability on Grim that prevents all healing. It does a ton of shatter damage over 6 seconds, I think, and prevents all healing during that same 6 seconds. And then he takes another 2 seconds to cast it again, and then channels it for 6 seconds. And he does this repeatedly 5 or 6 times. So the healers have a couple second window to heal Grim up in between him getting blasted, and we'll need to cycle cooldowns on him to get him through when he can't be healed. So for Black Phase, cooldowns for Grim, for the first breath, I'd like Grim to use the Mirror of Broken Images trinket. The second one, I'd like pain suppression from Rehoboam. The third one, Grim use a personal. Fourth one will be pain suppression from Wovley. Fifth one, bubble sack from Glama. And if there's a sixth one, do you have a second personal that you could use, Grim?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I don't know if there's a sixth one or not. Yeah, you'll pain suppression on the second blast during Black Phase. So then, once Black Phase ends, he goes into his normal red and green phases, or red and blue phases. For blue phase, it's pretty much the same as it's been. Stay spread out. Hunters, keep your traps down. Wolf, if you could keep your trap to the left of the door as we're standing, and Hawkeye to the right of the door, so that I've got a nice wide spread of traps to use. That would be great. And I'll just be cutting the ads. During red phase, everybody needs to stack up right in front of him where he is now, and those fire breaths need to be we need raid cooldowns for them. The first one, and please call it out, because I'm not necessarily paying 100% attention to the timer, will be Divine Guardian raid wall from me, and Olo Trank. The second one, Aura Mastery from Daddy Trinkets and Wovley Him. And the third one, Barrier from Wovley and Reho Him. So there should be three fire breaths. So that should cover us all and still leave us with a couple of things. We'll still have Miko's Trank and Reho's Barrier and Glama's Aura Mastery as fill-ins if we need them for something. So then blue phase, red phase, or red and blue. Green phase, we absolutely positively have to get the ads down in green phase. we've only got that 12-second window or whatever it is that they have um, the buff that they get taken off. So we need to just blast them with everything we've got. AoE, cleave, because I can't have both sets of ads um, when I can't have both the first group of ads and the remaining ads when we go into phase 2. Um, after green phase, he'll go back to black phase. We'll have the whole thing with the Vile Swill again. So do please interrupt any release and any release aberration that happens before dark phase at the very top of the fight, because I don't want to have the aberrations following me around while I'm trying to kite the uses. But after that, just Arcane Storm. Let him release everything after that very first one. He doesn't do his other abilities. Yeah. In black and green phases, you're only killing the ads. There was one more thing I wanted to mention, and I can't remember what it was. Oh well. No, it wasn't the interruption. It was... Okay. During green phase, remember, he kind of gets blasted back to the back of the room along with the ads, and so everything's in a pile right here where we are. And during black phase, the ads are kited around the room. We can't stay put because of the puddles. All right, let's give this a poll. Last time we tried this, we got through. We got all the way to green phase, I think. We just didn't get all the ads cleared out in green phase. So All right, Grim, are you good?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. On your pull.
Five, four, three, two, one.
There can be no disruptions.
Oh, crap.
Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriak, try not to lose to these mortals.
You okay?
Semi-competent help is so
I got little one aggro.
Your mixtures are weak, Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
They do have a second sense, don't they?
What? Yeah.
All right, he's summoning the ads.
Hey guys, I'm nowhere close to having aggro.
Back off. We got to kill the ads anyway.
Strip the flesh. Harvest the organs.
And he's untauntable in this phase.
Yeah, I can't taunt him at all. So Aqua, have fun.
Yeah, if you're the one with aggro, run so that he's
Just
facing
run
the
out.
cauldron.
Let's reset
Yeah,
it.
reset
Let's
him.
reset it.
Strip the flesh. Harvest the organs.
Because he's untauntable that whole, like, yeah.
Black phase, he's untauntable.
Don't go too far.
Too late.
Too late.
All right, everybody out to the front. We need to kill this dragon.
I don't have a target.
MD should work just fine at the start. It's only once black phase starts that he becomes untauntable. And MD isn't a taunt either. I'm sure it was. I just was busy trying to move the boss and all.
Yeah, you were dead too fast.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, on your program.
Five, four, three, two, one.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriak, try not to lose to these mortals. Semi-competent help is so hard to create. Your mixtures are
Bleep.
weak,
There we go.
Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
How well does the mortal shell handle its
Okay, end phase coming up. Keep going on the swell.
out for science?
Blue, so be spread out. Good job.
My failings will be your downfall. What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity. Mix and stir. Apply heat.
Stack up.
Okay, first one is Rayball, so call it out for me.
Scorching Blast.
They lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
I did it too early.
It's really no good way to coordinate
Second
it.
way is our master and him.
Do it now.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
I'm down.
Goes to waste. This This one's a little unstable.
Hey, Kelly, we'll die with you.
Progress without
Yeah, you will. 70%. And that was a really good dark phase and very good blue phase, I thought. We just need to get the timing right on those cooldowns for red phase. How long does barrier last?
There can be no distractions. Harmlessly keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Okay. Raid wall only lasts 6 seconds.
I got you, Olo.
So I guess the timer for Scorching Blast is when it's available, and then he casts it when he can cast it any time after that.
Yes.
Okay. And how long does him take? Like, how long is the cast of him? Divine him, that is. Ah. Well, roughly, I guess. About 10 seconds.
That was 8 seconds, and you get 4 ticks out of it.
Okay.
Is there still the bug with the healing stream totem on blue phase it'll instantly kill the person that gets the debuff for the ice block? Or did they fix that?
I don't know what that bug is.
It's whatever. I don't know what the ability is. Is it the flash freeze? I think, and you're supposed to heal them up or something, or it's something. I don't know exactly what the
Yeah,
thing is, but
the ability
and
is that he puts them in an ice block and it does more than half of their health and damage when it freezes them. And then when it
but
breaks a few seconds later, it does more than half of their health again.
yeah, but what was happening apparently with this bug is the healing stream totem would tick and it'd just instantly kill them. Because I know I've been in a couple of 10-mans where that happens, and it's like, oh, son of a... I didn't see it affecting us tonight so far, because I think I saw healing stream totem down.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out for it.
It's
Yeah, I
healing
haven't put
stream
one
only
down.
party wide, or is it raid wide now?
I think
Healing stream is party, or
party.
raid.
Oh.
Is it party or raid? Is it party? Oh, it's party? Okay.
Okay. Let's see. On your pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriak, try not to lose to these mortals. Semi-competent help is so hard to create. Your mixtures are weak, Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
Alright, ads are up.
Makes sense. Stir.
Nice.
Heat.
Stack up.
There's a black puddle, watch out.
Ocean blast.
My failings will be your downfall. My failings will be your your downfall! How well does the mortal shell handle extreme temperature change? Must
Spread out.
find out.
Get it low up.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity. My failings will be your downfall. This one's a little unstable, but what's progress without failure?
Hey, wait.
My failings will be your downfall. Nothing goes to waste.
They got the buffs back.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in
Reset it.
ferocity.
Well, that was really good up until green phase. Oh wow, I didn't see. We got him to. Yeah, we did. We got him to 50%. Nice.
Waste my time, lesser creature.
All right, so we need to be heavier on the AoE. In green phase. I need to be more cognizant of when green phase is about to start and have them in position, because they were way over on the side and it took a while before they were actually in the kill zone. So that might have helped if they had been in position better. All right, Scotty. Grim, it's on you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriak, try not to lose to these mortals. Semi-competent help is so hard to create. Your mixtures are weak, Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
How well does the mortal shell handle extreme temperature change?
Burn out.
Let's find out. For science.
Good job.
My failings will be your downfall. What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity. Mix and stir. Apply heat.
Stack up. Scorching blast.
My failings will be your downfall. What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
Healers are all dead.
Unstable. But what's progress without failure?
That's still recharging.
Could I get an intellect buff? I ran in and I missed it. Thank you.
On your program.
Five, four, three, two, one.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriac, try not to lose to these mortals. Semi-competent help is so hard to create. Your mixtures are weak, Maloriac. They need a bit more kick.
mortal shell handle extreme temperature change? Must find
Spread out.
for science. My failings will be your downfall. Mix and stir. Apply heat.
Stack up. First blast.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
Second blast.
Stack.
My failings will be your downfall. This one's a little
Third blast.
unstable, but what's progress without failure?
Never mind, we're fine.
What they lack in intelligence, they
Move 'em
make
out.
up for in ferocity. Nothing goes to waste.
Oh, sorry, Grandma. Didn't realize you were up.
What they lack in intelligence,
Finish off some of these ads.
for in ferocity.
Just single target. Never mind.
Your
Go ahead and reset it.
weak, Maloriac. They need a bit more kick.
Does anybody have a Jeeves? Thank you. So I want to try something different just for this poll. And it may be total, it may end up being total nonsense and not for us. But I'd like to try that everything in the beginning and dark phase stays exactly the same. Once we start red or blue phase, we release the first set of apparitions, and then I'll pick them up and all arranged turn and kill them. Now they're gonna have a debuff so that they won't take as much damage as they should and all. But if there's only 3 of them, they won't be as buffed as when there are 12 of them at the end of green phase if we don't get them all down. If there are more than 3 ads, I can't tank them. I have to kite them. But I think I can tank 3 because that debuff that buff that makes them take less damage also makes them hit harder. So they buff each other with that. So the way that would work is ranged would turn and burn the 3 ads. Meanwhile, melee is continuing to interrupt everything. So we're not letting any more apparitions out until these 3 are dead. Hopefully we'll get them. Hopefully we'll only have to interrupt 1 cast of release apparitions, and then we'd let out the first cast, interrupt the second, and be ready to let out the third cast. And then that group I could just kite because we could kill it during no, we'd have to turn and burn that one too. I just feel like our AoE, we're not generating enough AoE in green phase to nuke the ads before that timer runs out. So this means that there would be more cycles. It would be a longer fight. We might have to go through the whole 4 phases 3 times instead of 2. But yeah, maybe it'll work. This is something I saw on a video. It's not just me coming up with something out of my head. So this is a fight about control, not necessarily stand and blast. So all right. All right, on your program.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriak, try not to lose to these mortals. Semi-competent help is so hard to create. Your mixtures are weak, Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
Good job.
How well does the mortal shell handle extreme temperature change?
Spread out.
Must find out. For science.
Okay, let the first cast go through.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
And ranged nuke these.
What they lack in intelligence,
And interrupt any release aberrations.
mix and stir. Apply heat.
Back up.
What
Push
they
blast.
lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity. Nothing goes to waste.
I'll reset it.
Nothing goes to waste. My failings will be your downfall. But what's
Let's take a 5. We're about halfway through raid, so seems like a good time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Mars. She lost her voice. Tan, are you with us? Just waiting on Catterley. Understood. Okay. Let's just go back to the regular strategy. I don't know that that really gained us anything. So... Oh, trust me, I could wipe us at any point.
Or you could.
All I have to do is stand still and let them beat on me. Because I can't stand up to them for very long. When there's more than 3 or 4 of them. Let's... I know that we're gonna, in a real pull, we're gonna want Hero at the beginning of phase 2. But just for the sake of seeing if we can get through the whole cycle and get the ads done and get into Black Phase again, let's hit Hero before the end of red or blue phase, whichever one is the second, because green phase is very short. So let's have it rolling before green phase starts, so that it goes through green phase, and we'll just see if that does anything for us. Okay. I'm going to do a ready check for real. On your pull.
Five, four, three, two, one.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriak, try not to lose to these mortals. Semi-competent help is so hard to create. Your mixtures are weak, Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
Mix and stir. Apply heat.
Stack up.
My failings will be your downfall.
Second scorch.
How well does the mortal
Third scorch.
handle extreme temperature
Spread out.
change? Must find out for science. What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity. What they lack in intelligence, they make up
Hero.
for in ferocity. This one's a little unstable, but what's progress without failure? What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
Finish off those low health ones.
My failings will be your downfall.
Your mixtures are weak, Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
I am popping now.
Traps.
There's 2 ads beating on me too.
Yeah.
We get Ring of Frost out. Get Hunter traps. We got Hunters up.
Target those vile swell.
Mix and stir. Apply heat.
Stack up.
Strip
No.
flesh.
Reset it.
Harvest the organs. What they lack in intelligence,
Good job, guys. 32%.
for in ferocity.
That's almost to the beginning of phase 2.
Organs.
Yeah, those ads are. We did much better getting them down in green phase. We didn't quite get them, but they were at like 10% or less, as opposed to 50%. Yeah. So I think maybe we're thinking about this fight like we do on regular too much. So in regular, we have one set of phases, one green phase, and then we're in phase 2. So in regular, we want as many of the ads released as possible to get them nuked in the first green phase. In this, we're likely to have 2 green phases. So let's in addition to making sure that there's not a release aberration before black phase, let the first 2 go through in red-blue phases, and then kick all the others so that we have 2 sets of ads. And then yeah, it definitely makes kick more of them. And then if we get through green phase and are headed to dark phase again, kick any release aberration that happens between green phase and dark phase, because I don't want any fresh, and anything that happens during green phase I don't want any fresh ads that I have to pick up while I'm trying to pick up the oozes. On your program.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again.
Maloriak, try not to lose to these mortals. Semi-competent help is so hard to create. Your mixtures are weak, Maloriak. They need a bit more kick.
Mix and stir. Apply heat.
Stack up. First blast.
My failings will be your
Stack.
downfall.
Someone needs to kick the release.
Second blast.
How well does the mortal shell handle extreme temperature
Spread out.
change? Must find out. For science.
Let this one through.
What they lack in
Kick the rest.
intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
Someone kick this release.
This one's a little unstable, but what's progress without failure?
Hero.
Kick the release.
They lack in intelligence.
Someone's dispel boss.
Pick off the ads that are low at health.
Failings will be your downfall.
Your
So we're kicking.
mixtures are weak, Maloriac. They need a bit more kick.
Get Hunter Traps. We could get Ring of Frost too. From all the mages.
Aberration on the bottom.
How well does the mortal shell handle extreme
Put it
temperature
out.
change? Must find out. For science.
We still have Swill up.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity. Strip the flesh, harvest the organs.
I'm down. Go ahead and reset it.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for.
Is that something new, the flash freeze?
Nothing goes
Oh,
No.
that's always been there.
Oh, first time I got hit with it, I guess.
Why are you trying to spread out?
Llama move.
All right. Really good work. And we've made a lot of progress tonight, but I think it's time to switch it to regular. We'll clear this and kill Neff and see what time we got left. Let's make it a really clean kill.
The rest of the flasks are fading in 11 minutes.
Yeah, I've got 7 on mine, but it's regular. So, on your program.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There can be no disruptions. Mustn't keep the master waiting. Mustn't fail again. Mix and stir. Apply heat.
Back up.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity.
That tickled.
What they lack in intelligence, they make up for in ferocity. How well does the mortal shell handle extreme temperature
Shut up.
change? Must find out. For science. My failings will be your downfall. This one's a little unstable, but what's progress without failure? Meet the brawn to my brains. Prime subjects, devour them.
I need a target.
Nice shot. Grab a flask.
We never did see eye to eye. Good riddance, I say.
Have to clear try.
No. Dead. You could sneak up there. Or even
Yeah.
Nug can do it.
I got it.
The heroes have made it.
Don't
to
stay
the
too close to
glorious
'em.
Finale. I take it you are in good spirits, prepared for the final battle. Then gaze now upon my oath.
Give him a big hug.
Rise, sister. Behold the broodmother, Onyxia, reborn. Perhaps my finest work. My dearest sibling.
If
We usually do this with 3 tanks. Do we have anybody who could help out with the skeletons?
I can tank if you want. You want me to go bear?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't recognize the voice.
It's Jeff.
Oh, thanks. Okay, it'll be just a minute while I get my assignments sorted out. Sorry, it's easier to read in raid chat than in the add-on.
So you just want me to grab skeletons?
Yes.
Do you need to put me under tanks so I get heals?
Yeah, I will. Just a sec. Um... Okay, I think that looks good. We've got a couple of interrupts on each platform, 2 heals on each platform. I would like to push. I would like to push at least 1 crackle. So, the way this will work, I'll take Ani off to our right. We'll burn her down to 30%. Grim will pick up Neff when he lands. And take him off to our left. And once we've got Ani to 30%, all DPS will go over and take Neff to 90 and 80. So we get 2 crackles. Once we hit the second crackle, come back and kill Ani. And that'll start phase 2. During phase 1, Jeff will be picking up the skeletons and drag them over to the area around the pillar that we land on here, Diamond, and just let them run out of energy and fall over around in this area. So, and then everybody to your pillars. In phase 2, the melee, kill the ads. Ranged, keep dots and stuff up on the ads and help out with interrupts if need be. But I want to push 1 crackle in the air and then kill the ads. So we'll damage Neff to below 70%. When Neff lands, we'll take Grim will pick him up and take him over to Grim will be about on X, and with the dragon's body parallel to the wall, and the raid should be on the far side of the dragon between the dragon and the wall. If needed, Grim will move back or flip the dragon around to get out of fire. But hopefully we won't have that problem. Jeff and I will pick up the skeletons as they come to life and try to make them go back to sleep. For heals on us, do you healers have a preference on who's healing the kite tanks? I think probably one of the resto druids.
Yeah, I think I usually do, but I mean, I don't care.
Okay.
I think I'm usually. I feel like Lernus usually has me on you, Callie, actually.
Okay. So, how about... Alright. How about we just have the resto druids on that? Miko on me, Olo on Jeff, and everybody else, Raid and Grim. I know Lurness usually organizes the healing cooldowns, but I just don't have the mental space for that right now. So we're going to wing it. All right. Make sure my feet are the first one to hit the ground.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See how the shadow flame animates their bones. They fight at my command.
Switch and Farron.
Beware. Beware.
Back to Ani.
Curse you, mortals. Such
Alright, get to your pillars.
disregard for one's possessions must be met with extreme force.
Triangle range, switch back to your ad.
First Crackle soon.
Beware.
Don't worry, my kitten is trying to attack Neff too.
Let him get it in position.
I have tried to be an accommodating host, but you simply will not die. Time to throw all pretense aside and just kill you all. Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Hero.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. Flesh turns to ash. Four. Beware. 2, 1. Flesh turns to ash.
Try to keep him out of the fire as much as possible.
Beware. 1.
Then we got fire coming up from behind the boss.
2.
Yeah, I see that.
Last crackle.
Beware.
Tanks down.
4.
Spread out.
3, 2, 1. Flesh turns to ash.
Good Ring of Frost.
There we go.
Good job. And thank you, Jeff.
Sure.
Daddy and Nug, if you want to whisper Yaz with anything that you want. That's updated.
Alright, we've got half an hour left in our normal raid. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I could use the early to bed to start the week.
We have left.
Throne and bot. You know, it would take us half an hour to get to Halphus. Then from there on, it's only half an hour more. Like, bot takes an hour.
For the Alliance.
But, you know, we could get Throne.
I mean, do we need anything from Throne?
Daddy has it. Oh, wait.
It's such a pain with the random... with the random stats pieces. executive decision. See you guys Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah. We did really good work on Maloriak. And thank you, Nug and Daddy, for coming in and joining us. That made a big difference on those polls, having the full raid.
Thank you for the invite.
Shit.